company backed by a 20-year-old company. And if you're watching this in Africa, particularly Nigeria right now, you're in Kenya, and I guess, I'm not even going to single those out. We got lots of countries. And we got, Uganda. We've got, who else we got, Jason? What other countries we got right now in Africa? Kenya's not open yet, but close.
Oh, I thought you were asking what we had on the Zoom.
Yeah, no, we've got Mozambique.
We got Mozambique, Zambia, South Africa, Nigeria. Ghana is almost there. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Kenya's about there. Excellent. So we're very, very excited for everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a quick video, give you a little taste of our, what we're going to call our flagship product. And we're going to talk about what else is coming as well. So with that being said, let me go ahead and play this short video, and then I will introduce our first speaker.
In a world where fuel prices are soaring, inflation is escalating, and technology is rapidly changing, one product emerges to revolutionize the way we power our vehicles. Introducing MPGXtreme. MPGXtreme works wonders on all gas and diesel-powered engines, from the smallest machines to the mightiest beasts. MPG is shipping worldwide, and we're going global. This is MPGXtreme.
We are MPGXtreme.
Now that is exciting. So without further ado, I would like to introduce everybody to my compadre here in beautiful Cape Coral, Florida, Mr. Jason Meisner. Going to talk a little bit about the timing and our company and the magnitude of this incredible opportunity. So with that being said, Mr. Jason Meisner, welcome. Take it away.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it is beautiful today at Cape Coral. We've certainly had our 8 months worth of fun, but the last few weeks have been pretty great. I'm loving it. So what you saw there initially before the video, I always talk about this every week because I mean it. So I say it every week, and it's because I kind of know what's going to happen here, and I'm going to do my best to kind of convey that to you so you actually know what you have your hands on here. It says high speed, big dreams there at the beginning, and you think it's fast in the United States. It's going to be really fast in Nigeria. Just buckle up, go on a little bit of faith with us here because we got some special things planned for that country, and you guys are going to be the beneficiaries. So company history, the highlights, I should say. MPGXtreme, we were established in April of 2022, and like Mitch said, there's a little bit more history than just April of 2022. You can see our CEOs, Randy and Kathy Tynert, there at the bottom. They've actually been in business for 20 years at this facility that we're about to talk about. So really we're talking about the partnership of Revi and the new X-Caps, which turned into MPGXtreme. That was established in April of 2022. So we've got a little bit more experience and history there than maybe what this slide is showing. So, have some confidence in that. We've got some good players in place. We're actually based in Maple Grove, Minnesota. And what's powerful about that is, you guys, it's not a cloud corporation. It's not something where you're going to have to send an email and pray that someone responds. It's a physical company that's 18,000 square foot facility with room to grow. There's cross-trained customer service reps, you guys. I mean, again, so you call this place, they will either answer or you can leave a message and they'll call you back. So in your travels, let's say, have you ever seen that before where you could actually call your network marketing company, have them answer, and if they don't, you can leave a message and they'll call you back? My experience has been, and they don't treat me any different than anybody else. But when I've called, I've had them answer once, and like 3 or 4 other times I've left messages and they call me right back. Is that an advantageous situation for you? I think it absolutely is. It's not just the building, it's the customer service. We've got room to grow. So, we just, like Mitch said, this is our 1 year anniversary today. We went in pre-launch 1 year ago today, and what can you say? You know, proof's in the pudding here. And let's get into the products a little bit here, you guys. We offer high quality products. You're going to find that out soon enough. Some people in Nigeria have already got their hands on the X caps and are doing some testing. Dr. Lawrence being one of them, and he's absolutely convinced we're going to crush the competition, and he's right. And it's historically proven that they do so. Previously, this product ran in another company, and the same thing happened. They just crushed it. So we have a very high reorder and retention rate, again, because the products, they're just that good, you guys, and you're going to find that out here shortly. So leadership, not going to lie, I wouldn't be in this company if it weren't for the people on the screen. On the left there, Andrew and Nancy Burling had a great amount of confidence in them. They were some of the founding distributors in this original product line's launch back in 2006 to 2008. So their experience with the same product also means a lot to me, plus their 30-year experience together in the industry is huge as well. Very trustworthy individuals. Mike and Tammy Rentz. Mike, I've known Mike for 30 years. All I can say is this guy went from rock star to superstar network marketer. I'm well aware of his accomplishments and definitely relying on his internet skills to help me expand my list. Again, one of the key factors of me making a decision to join this company are the people on the screen here. On the left, got to meet Blaine in this company, but you're looking at a 40-year networker there with the Amway history, Monavi history. I think he did World Leadership Group, I believe, at WLG back in the day. I mean, just a superstar. 40 years of nothing but success in network marketing. My lovely wife Shannon and I there in the middle, and you've already met Mitch. He introduced us from beautiful Northwest Arkansas. Rebecca's on the Zoom today. We'll get to see her in a little bit. We got Gator McGurton there. Lexi Stevens, you'll hear from here in a little bit. And although you're not going to see John Hill today, you will see him on a regular basis going forward. All right, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. That is going to be the worldwide economy. Is anybody doing better the last few years? Obviously not, right? Everybody's feeling it. It's not just Nigeria. It's here in the United States as well. And what can you say? It's all due to multiple factors. You got record inflation, high interest rates, high fuel prices, which we acknowledge. You know, Nigeria has the subsidies recently taken away, so you guys immediately went up in price. Groceries, insurance, household goods, dining, entertainment, travel, everything is more, right? Now the question is, at your job or your business, did you get the same amount of a raise that we've seen everything go up in price? Yeah, probably not. So what kind of control do we have over that? We really don't have any control over any of that. I mean, between politics, you know, I mean, just everything being as fluid as it is, there's only so much that we can do. So we do have a solution here at MPGXtreme, so you kind of have to make a decision. Do you want to do with less because of the rising costs and you're just going to stay complacent, or do you want an opportunity to make some more money? Because that's what we've got here at MPGXtreme. So 3 non-opinion product categories, you guys. Basically, what does that mean? That means, well, it's nothing to fight over. It's basically something that you would buy out in a store if you didn't have this in front of you, right? So it's a non-opinion product. We officially had travel launch in Nigeria a little over a month ago, so that is already available. Tabs are on their way. We were trying to verify just before the Zoom that they had arrived in Port Harcourt, and if they haven't, they're this close, you guys. So fuel savings and weight management, I say this every week because, again, I mean it, because I've experienced it. Do not underestimate this coffee. Okay, I know we're here mostly for the fuel tabs, but I'm just here to tell you, this coffee, weight loss, nootropic coffee, is going to pull a ton of weight that you're probably not aware of, so just keep that in the back of your mind. You got 3 businesses that you can get into, normally $29.95, but for Nigerians for a limited time, and I don't know when it's going to end, it's going to be $9.95 for you guys. So timing, let's talk about timing because that's 100% correct. Timing is absolutely everything in these businesses. It's not, I mean, obviously we got into the leadership. I know you don't know them as well as I do, but I'm just telling you the right people are in place, the right product line is in place, and the right people at the top are in place as well. So the leadership in the ISR groups they're exceptional, and you got to see a little taste of them there in the back. Be one of the first in the market, okay? It should be in the forefront of your mind that you getting a position now, being the 10th country in MPG's drop-down menu, is a huge advantage. A huge advantage. So keep that in the back of your mind as we go here, because here in the United States, we had this opportunity for us literally a year ago. And even though it's a year ago, you are still in the same power position that we were in America 1 year ago. So as you can see, down there on the lower left-hand side of the picture there, we've got the X caps. That's what we launched with. You can see the size there. We followed that up with the trucker crumbs. This is going to be for high-end users. You can see the size there. There are basically 6 of these caps crumbled up into this vial, and that's going to be for high-end diesel users for the most part. And we had our launch event in October 28th through 30th in Minneapolis, and it was an awesome event. I think we had like 400, 450 there. That's really kind of pretty good for a first-time event there. And shortly after that, in Wichita, Kansas, we had Go Diamond Weekend, otherwise known as the Barn Bash, where you had to be a platinum to attend there. And that's where we got our first taste of the coffee. That was pretty awesome. And we just had an event here recently that was out in Colorado Springs called the Catalyst event. That was June 16th through the 18th. And again, packed out, had a nice little 70s party there and everything. We do work hard, play hard, and looking forward to you guys attending that so you can see exactly what we're talking about. As far as one-year sales go, it's kind of important. Most companies like this will go out of business in their first year. As a matter of fact, I think it's to the tune of 95%. So MPGXtreme, welcome to the 5% club. We did it. You had about a little over 6 million in sales, and that's a pretty darn good year. So we're thinking we're going to hit momentum at 2 million a month. Kind of thinking in my head where I see, excuse me, some of the countries coming in, sales that are coming in now. I think we're going to hit that roughly early 2024, maybe mid 2024, somewhere in there. And then you can kind of see the graph starts to bend up a little bit there. We're going to hit critical mass at 10 million a month. And when we hit 10 million a month, your guess is as good as mine on that, but maybe not 2025, 2026, somewhere in there. And then we start to see that parabolic effect. So literally, you guys in Nigeria, here in the States, the other African countries that we just talked about, you couldn't be more at the beginning than you are right now. You know, we have, I don't even know what to say, probably 13-ish, 14-ish thousand reps worldwide right now. And then out of 8 billion people, you know, that is like the beginning, the most beginning I think I've ever seen. So you got your choice, you guys. You could get in and start now, start your building now, or you could wait till you could see up there up by where, you know, the graph hits Canada. That's where I usually would enter these companies. But no, sincerely, you guys are in right down there where the X caps were introduced, and we've got nothing but an upward pull from here. So get in and take advantage, you guys. With that being said, we'll hand it back over to you, Mitch. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, thanks a lot, Jason. Hey, welcome everybody. And you know, a couple of things. I love it when I get these people reaching out, and we reach out to people and we tell them what's going on. They start asking all these questions. Well, what about shipping? What about office? What about pricing? What about the Naira exchange? What about the gas prices? What about what about the product? What about this? What about that? I can assure you, everybody, that every single thing you could possibly think of in terms of risk has been eliminated by the company. Eliminated. All those things, tremendous time, tremendous effort. You have no idea what's gone into opening some of these countries. Nigeria is a particularly difficult country to open. We just opened Mozambique, and it was like within a couple of days, boom, it was Mozambique, right? Uganda, same type of thing. Nigeria, it's been 10 months, okay, of getting the proper people in place on the ground in Nigeria. We've got an office, there's employees in Nigeria, and the ultimate place, I believe, where the hub is going to wind up is probably in Lagos. But many of you are asking, well, why? The people in Lagos are like, why Port Harcourt? The people in Abuja, why Port Harcourt? And it's not because the company just, somebody just decided one day, let's plop down in Africa and start doing business there, and let's pick a high population center. The reason is that's where some of their trusted advisors live. Port Harcourt. That's why it started there. Okay? And of course, we just turned the button on just a few days ago for people to enroll. Now, being first, as I go back, I'm going to mention this for a second. Being first is not easy. I'm just going to tell everybody right now. Okay? Being first is not easy. You're going to have the occasional hiccups. You're going to have the occasional website interruption, or when they're updating the website and things like that. You're going to have to deal with the people that are going to question you as far as if it's real and this and that. But I can assure you this, we're not here for a short period of time. There's no intention here to take people's money, come into your country, and leave, okay? Because this is very, very well thought out. And then as far as the product goes, let me get into this for a second. Jason talked a little bit about it. But, this is an amazing product. This is a product that actually puts money back in people's pockets. This is our flagship product. It's not the only product that's coming into Nigeria. I mean, Jason, I think you'd agree it'd be pretty unwise just to have one product, wouldn't it? Yeah, I mean, come on. But these are things that you all need to know, is that all of these things have been taken into consideration in opening up these countries. And another thing, each country is their packages and what's available and price points, they're specific to your country, okay, to the needs of the country. And that's with great deliberation, with the advisors in Nigeria, people that have been in this business forever, people that are in Kenya, as an example. Same thing in Kenya, yet to be open, but soon, right? So, when Mike reached out to me back about this time last year, it was a little before this, he couldn't even tell me what the flagship product was. He couldn't even say what it was. He was so excited about it. Oh my God, we got something coming here. You gotta, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you who's involved. And I knew the people, and I trusted the people. And that's what I would tell you right now, is the people that are going to join you at this early stage are the people that trust you. All right? The people that are like cold market, the people that you get off of, we know how business is done in Nigeria, believe me. But, advertising and all those sorts of things, those are people you don't know. And to those people, they could view this as just another one of those things, and you don't have the trust factor with those people. So what's happening right now, or what you should be focusing on, is leadership. Who do you know that are the leaders that are willing to take this around the world? Because this is way bigger than Nigeria. So after Mike was busy foaming at the mouth and telling me how excited he was and wouldn't tell me what it was, a couple of calls later, he told me what it was. He said, hey, listen, who do you know that uses gas or diesel fuel? And I thought he was joking. I'm like, come on, Mike, everybody uses gas or diesel fuel. And then he told me what it was. Okay, he told me what it was all about. But he said this, he said, who do you know that would like to save money on gas or diesel fuel? And I said, well, that would be everybody. That's everybody too, right? And then he says, who do you know that would want to make more money? And in this crappy, bad worldwide economy, and trust me when I tell you guys, folks, ladies, gentlemen, it's bad everywhere. It's not just bad in Nigeria. For some reason, people in some countries, not just Nigeria, but in some countries think it's worse in any particular country. Yes, the cost of living and things is different in each country, but as far as the overall idea that it's bad for everybody. Okay, I'm just telling you right now. So let me ask you this, given the choice, make money, save money, or both, what do you think most people are going to say? Okay, you're all muted, but I'm just going to tell you, everybody's going to answer both. So MPG Premium X Caps, this is our flagship product. Okay, Usually, we're going to open with the travel in your country, but not always. Usually, the travel will come first. The X caps will definitely come, and then shortly thereafter, probably, in not too much more time, the coffee. When the coffee hits Nigeria and other African countries, it's going to be insane. But don't for a minute think this is bigger than that. Okay? When do you come across something that the target market is everybody? Right? Now, most everybody drinks coffee, but the target market for what we've got right here is everybody. It's 35-year track record, 35 years of development, 350 million had already been sold in the past. It's exclusive to us. Now, I want to answer some of those common questions so that you're not texting or messaging one of us about these questions. Okay? We are the only ones that have the original MPGXtreme X cap, period. All right? There's been a few Chinese knockoffs over the years, things like that. There's a smelly, nasty, toxic liquid product out there that bombed in the United States, is bombing in the UK, yet they're bringing it to Africa, of course, because they think they can extract money out of Africa. And that's unfortunate. All right, so watch for that. But it's out there. It's twice as much money. It's messy. It's nasty. It takes the girl's fingernails polish off, and it may have some benefits, but it is not what we have here. This is a catalyst. This is a fuel catalyst to help the fuel burn cleaner. It's exclusive to us. It's EPA registered. Every country that we go into legally. Okay, now, we're not some Malaysian or Chinese company that just blows on in there, extracts money from the people, and then they're gone. That's not how we are. All right, so if we go into your country, it's 100% legal and 100% licensed. Everything is in place. Otherwise, we will not open your country. We waited forever for Nigeria to open because all these things, the directors in the office and the corporation and the product registrations and the company registrations and all that was done legally. That's why it takes time. However, some countries are a lot easier. We also have a global insurance policy that covers every vehicle. So that's another common question. Is it going to hurt my car? People, really? That is a ridiculous question. 350 million has already been sold. Not one vehicle they've never been an insurance claim. Never. Okay? So no, this is not a science experiment. We're not using you or anybody as a guinea pig. We've got the scientific data that you can have. It's there. 8 to 12%. Okay? We don't have to exaggerate. People like Jason was fortunate enough to get higher than that. Not me. I'm getting about 12%. That's great. But a $2 item, or what to me is shipped and everything, is $2.25. Same thing to you. A $2.25 item shipped directly to you if you're not in Port Harcourt. Got that? That's one of those questions. Or if you're in Port Harcourt, you can go pick up your product. But this product, a $2.25 item, is saving me $10. Okay? There's no other products out there like it that actually puts money back in people's pockets. And if we under-promise and over-deliver, that's where it's at. We don't need to exaggerate. We don't need to lead people to believe you're going to throw one in your tank and miraculously it's going to jump up 30%. It doesn't work that way. It's a 5-tank trial for a reason. For me, it took 3 or 4 tanks. For Jason, he was fortunate. The first tank, he got some results the first tank. And many times it's as much as 18 to 22%. But that's not what we say to people. 8 to 12%. It's good enough. Tell the truth. And then when you over-deliver, meaning they get better results than that, many people will, they'll be thrilled. If they get results in that 8 to 12% range, they'll be extremely happy because you were honest with them. But if you tell them you're going to get 22%, don't tell them that. It's probably not going to happen. It might. You never know, depending on how well the engine has been maintained and age of the vehicle and condition and all that sort of thing. And here's another one that's kind of interesting, is that it works better in the lower quality fuels. And in your country, Nigeria, and I'm not sure about Kenya, but some of these other countries, the fuel quality, the octane level is actually lower than it is here in the U.S. So the product actually works better with the low quality fuels. So we're already, I don't know about you guys, leaders that are on here, but I'm already starting to get a couple of testimonials out of Nigeria. And we're going to be putting those on a slide or two so that you can have, see some Nigerian testimonials and other countries in Africa. So very, very exciting. But you got to imagine there's only a few people in all of Nigeria, probably hardly anybody in Kenya, nobody that has run the product. Okay? But you're going to have to understand that it's proven, it's scientific, it's documented. This isn't a debate. Okay, what if it doesn't work? Give me a break. Okay, so I'm fired up today, Jason, if you haven't figured it out. So this works with gas or diesel. There's another question, right? Does it work with gas or diesel? It works with either kind of fuel. Cars, trucks, big trucks. Here's the crazy one. This is what you guys ought to be losing sleep over. This one right here. The mini motos. Now, this isn't on the first shipment. The first shipment's going to be the X-Caps. You can break an X-Cap in half. X-Caps treats about 40 to 75 liters per tablet, and it's in these 5-tank trials. Why is it in the 5-tank trial? Because it could take 4 or 5 tanks for people to start seeing those measurable results. Okay, that's why. So we like these 5-tank trials. They cost you $10 basically, US, and they sell for 20. Okay, now the people can sign up to buy them at a discount on a website that you get paid, and or you can sell them to people to try it out and keep the profit. But it's a highly retailable product, and we have many customers that are not necessarily in the business. They're customers, and that's very, very, very important. So it works in generators and KKs. I bet y'all are impressed. I know what a KK is, right? The KKs, the generators, boats, scooters, motorcycles, heavy equipment, tractors, all those different sorts of things. If it burns fuel and it's not an airplane, it works. Okay? Don't put it in an airplane for liability reasons, of course, right? But we have several different products. We have the trucker product. We got the original X-Caps, big product with the history. We got the mini motos, which are incredible. I mean, there's these little tablets. 2 to 4 gallons per tablet, 1 to 2 gallons. You can do the, about 4 to 6 liters, or 2 to 4 liters, I guess, for half of a tablet. But this is an amazing product. Look around. Do you see any motorcycles? Tuk-tuks, KKs, whatever you call them. Do you see anything using fuel? Everybody uses the fuel. So what I want to do is, right now I'm going to ask Miss Lexi, before I go to Rebecca, to give us about a 60-second testimonial, because she actually went a little further than most with regards to testing the product. And I didn't do that. I'm a trusting person, and I know the people, so it didn't matter to me. I just got it and started throwing it in the tank. But Lexi was different. What do you say, Lexi?
Yeah, my husband and I are both very analytical, and so my husband went online and bought what is called an OBD2 port scanner or reader. It looks like this. It's what the mechanics plug into your car underneath the steering wheel to see why your check engine light comes on. But that device reads all of the data straight from my car's computer. So I had that feed into my laptop, the information via Bluetooth. And on my third tab of using the X-Caps, and this is a regular size X-Cap because I have a Toyota Sienna 2010 minivan, and I was driving from Texas to Arizona. It was a perfect time to test it, so on my third tab I tested it, and I ended up getting an extra 166 miles that I wouldn't normally have gotten out of that tank of gas. That's highway miles. And so I converted that into kilometers, and that would have been basically an extra 267 kilometers that I was able to drive that I normally wouldn't be able to drive on just one tank of gas. So it works, y'all. It works really, really well. If y'all want to take a screenshot, if you see the replay of this, I'll even let you see. This is a screenshot of my laptop when I did that. I don't know if you can see with the glare. But that's the results that I had. It went up to 31.3% miles per gallon from 23 miles per gallon. Back to you, Mitch.
Wow. Awesome. That's amazing. So some of the questions, here's another question. Jason keeps nodding every time I say this stuff, but how come we are not hearing from Nigerians so much on the Zoom? Oh, come on now, guys. Only a handful of people have tried it in Nigeria. We don't have hundreds of testimonials in Nigeria yet. So, with that being said, what I want to do is I want to hand it. Rebecca, can you unmute for a minute and jump on? I can't see you, Rebecca, but I see you're there.
Yeah, it says unable to start video. You can't start your video because the host has stopped it.
Okay, so Rebecca, one of our newest rubies in the company. Rebecca, can you please just give us a minute or so? What are your results, and do you think, does this thing really work?
Oh, absolutely. So I started the tablets back a year ago in August, and I had just purchased a new car, a Toyota CRV Touring. And when I first got it, it was 24.6 miles per gallon. And now I'm up to 38. It fluctuates, 36 to 38 miles per gallon. And I bought the car used. It has a little bit of miles on it, but it really drives like it is new. And I have several customers here in the United States, and also I have customers that are actually on the Zoom that they're actually saving their communities in Nigeria money on the gas. And they're excited about getting the other products in there, like the crumbs and the mini motos for the KKs, like you said. When you can save that amount of money in a country that is, having some hardship because of the substance tax that was lifted, we're going to be doing great things for that community, for families, for businesses. I've spoken to many businesses in Nigeria, so they are ready for a product that actually works. There's doctors that want to take it into the hospitals for the generators. They spend thousands of dollars on the generators for the hospitals. So it's just a win-win situation. And I am super excited to bring it to all the communities in Nigeria and across the globe.
Waiting for her to say that, Jason. Yeah. Oh, man. Rebecca is the most excited person that I know because, see, some of us are spearheading this Nigeria launch. And is that I think we've seen it all and we've heard it all, but if we can just project our belief on you, then we've accomplished here what we need to accomplish. And a small group like this, and we got 40 people or so on here, a small group like this can take it around the world. Okay, I'm just telling you. While people are going to wait, distributors are even going to sign up and do nothing because they're, I don't know if they're from Missouri or not. Does anybody get that? Missouri is the show me state, okay? I think Nigeria might be the show me country. I'm not sure, but I don't know what it is, but some people are going to run with it. There was 2 ladies recently that emerged out of Mozambique, of all places, right? I didn't even know Mozambique was going to open. But all of a sudden now we've got a sapphire and a ruby executive within a couple of days in Mozambique. And I'm going to tell you why that is. It's because they found out about it early. They pre-built their business. And they had their people lined up and ready to go. And then the day it opened, boom, they started bringing in their leaders. That's why they rank advanced so fast. So this is the coffee. Coffee is not anywhere in Africa yet. Okay? Keep in mind, there's licensing and all kinds of requirements based on the countries. It is coming, and it's coming soon. Okay? And I know we're about to open up Ghana, many other countries, Kenya. That's coming shortly, okay? But the fuel product is bigger than the coffee. I'm just telling you right now. It is, because everybody uses fuel. But people got rich on a coffee just like this, only ours is better. And ours tastes good. And ours smells good. That stuff we had before tasted like there was chemicals and ground up aspirins in there. And, we drank it and it worked, and people lost the pounds and the kilos, but it tasted bad. This product tastes amazing, and it is coming to your country. It's just a matter of when, okay? So that's the SlimCore Java coffee. Obesity, obviously, it's rampant all around the world. Even if in your market, in your culture, it is acceptable to be large, do you really like what you see in the mirror? I don't. I mean, that's the truth of the matter is. And we also know that it's unhealthy. It's hard on your heart, and many other problems are caused by excess weight and obesity. So, here's a question you could ask people later on. And don't focus on selling products right now, please. Because if you do that, people are going to drive you crazy. Talk to me when you get the product in hand, blah, 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 blah. Don't even go there. Look for the leaders that know what's going to happen. And it's not everybody. It's a smaller percentage of people right now. Once you get the product in hand, it's easy. It is easy. Okay, SlimCore Java. Who do you know that wants to slim down? Pretty much everybody, right? Not everybody, but pretty much everybody. You can lose weight, feel great, this is a nootropic, helps you think clearer, feel better. It's a great, great product. If you're thin, drink it anyway. You're not going to wither away to nothing and float away. I mean, you're going to have great focus, great energy, and mental clarity. This is a fantastic product, and you're going to get it in your country as well. This is me before a weight loss coffee that we had in my previous company. I had lost 78 pounds. But unfortunately, during the COVID, I found 50 of them. That's because I like Oreos too much. Some of you will get that. But I like cookies too much. But anyway, the product really works. I gained 50 pounds, and now I'm 3.5 belt sizes lower and about 20 pounds less. And as my friend Jason is fond of saying, my face is less puffy. So we also have the Extreme AI Travel. The subscription you have the option to get. If you travel, this will save you money on travel. It's a great thing. Okay, if you plan on traveling, you're going to want this. And it just allows you to, it's run by artificial intelligence, AI. It just allows you to get the very best price in one place. You don't have to spend hours searching for the best prices. We have all the best prices, pre-negotiated rates, and you just cannot get a resort, a hotel, a car, or an airplane ticket any cheaper. It's impossible. Okay? I've asked travel agents, hey, why don't you price this for me? I did this recently. And, because they believe they have the best pricing. And I was able to beat a travel agent by $30 a day the other day on a hotel room. Now, I was like, I thought you had the best pricing. Guess not. So we have pricing that cannot be beat on all things travel. So I'm going to run through. Now this is what we're all here for, right? Hopefully everybody's still here. Let me look. Yeah, everybody's still here pretty much. So the income opportunity is huge. If you haven't figured that out already, it's big. Okay? Who do you know that needs extra money? Who do you know that wants to make a lot of money? Maybe a lot of money. If not get rich quick, maybe get rich quicker, but not get rich quick. And I'm just going to say the disclaimer here, I don't know what happened to my slide there, but here's the thing. If you don't do anything, you're not going to make anything. There's no guarantees of income. Okay? So you're not just going to join and then all of a sudden start making money. That's called a scam. That's called a scheme or a scam. If they tell you, anything tells you, or anybody tells you that you can put money in something, whatever, even if it's $30 and $10 a month, something like that, right? It's a scheme. It's a scheme. And it's not going to last. Okay? We have real products that people buy. Very, very, very important. We're taking it around the world. Okay? We're taking this all around the world. And actually, here's that slide I was looking for, the income disclosure slide. All right? Before I do that, I kind of lost my place here. Before I do that, I want to talk about the pricing. Okay? So right now, this is Nigeria's package, and as of the other day, these are the prices delivered to you in Naira. Now, that's delivered to you. If you're in Port Harcourt, you can get it for a little bit less. All right. Another common question is the exchange rate. They use the bank rate, which is the most fair exchange rate. When you go in to join, okay, basically you choose whichever product you want. There's no fee for the business aside from the $30 once a year that's reduced to $10 for you right now. There's no fee. The money you're paying is for product. Has everybody got that? Okay. It's for product. So we have a 22-pack. All right. The 22-pack gives you 22 of the 5-tank trials. I know you call them sachets, whatever you guys call them. We call them packs. Okay. You get 22 of these in that pack. Okay. What do they cost? Roughly $10. What do they sell for retail? Roughly $20. Okay. Which means what? You're going to nearly double your money if you sell them. Very simple. We have a great retail opportunity there. So the 22-pack is right here. The 11-pack is right here. Okay. And then if you happen to be one of the people, and we do understand people have challenges, I do believe that we have this package specifically for you so that everybody can participate. We don't want to leave anybody behind. We're not here making, selling big packs, thousands of dollars and all these sorts of things. Okay? So when it comes to the money side, the income opportunity, I'm not sure why you're here, whether you want a new house or a lifestyle upgrade or set your, leave money to your kids, or I'm not sure why you're here. Okay? But let me ask you this. If there was a chance that you can start your own business for a small amount of money, maybe less than $100 US, work 5 to 20 hours a week, if you put honest 5 to 20 hours a week in for 3 to 5 years, and it can make you a 5, 6, or maybe even a 7-figure income, would you do it? I mean, it's an unlimited opportunity here. Okay? So we're part of several different markets right now. And as I said, it's not smart for any company to have just one product. So we're diversifying our marketplace for more products, and more will come on over time. You'll see. But we're part of several industries. The fuel industry, trillions of dollars. The travel industry, trillions of dollars. The weight loss industry, hundreds of billions of dollars. And a small percentage of any one of those industries is a ton of money. So let's go through the way you earn income. Retail profits, we've been talking a little bit about that. You buy it for 10, you sell it for 20. That's a retail profit of $10. With shipping and everything, it might cost you, $11. Okay, there's still that $9 or so that you get to profit. You get a website for part of your $10. You get a full website, full back office tracking. It's real time. It's robust. You'll know exactly what your commissions and your money are at any moment. There's nothing hidden here, nothing secret. We pay weekly. Okay? Our compensation plan is not full of all kinds of tricks and gimmicks and all these things. I went through a company compensation plan yesterday, and I wrote down all the highlights. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Our compensation plan is easy to explain. It's simple, and many compensation plans are complicated, and the reason they're complicated is so people don't understand them. Just remember that, okay? Because that causes the company to retain more money and not pay it out to the distributors. Online customer commissions, okay, people buy online, you get paid. Very, very simple. You get your own replicated website. Fast start bonuses. It's $5, $10, $5, $20, $20, $40 in Nigeria. It's $20, $40, $60, or $80 here, depending on the pack. But of course, they're larger packs because we're not in Nigeria. We're in the U.S. Okay, but there's upfront money that you get paid when people join and get one of the product packs. The product packs will change over time. All right. The important thing is that you get in the system. You get your position. Because whoever brought you here presumably is part of one of our leaders' big groups, and they're going to help you build a huge team, and it's going to go all around the world if you are one of those people that really, really, really are excited and want to do it. Our dual team commissions are, this is amazing. Unlike other companies that have all these rules and all these tricks and gimmicks, to not pay you. One left, one right qualifies you to start making commissions. You get 2 on your left, 2 on your right. It just starts with 2 basically. But for every what we call 100 points, each product is assigned a point amount. 100 points, 100 left, 100 right, you get paid $20. Imagine what happens when these 38 people or however many people are on here on the live, or imagine what happens when you share this with 2 people, 4 people, 8 people, 12 people, and they go do the same thing. It can turn to thousands and thousands of people, and it will, okay, if you participate. If you participate, put your head down, don't worry about the negativity and the naysayers, and just do it. Get to work, okay? So you get those cycle bonuses, and they max out at 30,000 US a week. You can go ahead and convert that over to Naira. I haven't done that, but it's a lot, okay? And that's in a perfect world. Is it a perfect world? No. Is it likely you're going to make 30,000 a week on this one bonus? Probably not, but it's possible, right? It's possible. So this is a global, seamless, non-flushing binary. As long as you keep your position active, any what we call CV, commissionable volume that accumulates, stays there until you're qualified to get paid for it. Just keep your spot active, okay? That's all I would tell you. How do you keep your spot active? You do what we call 50 CV in a month. In Nigeria, you can do 50 CV a month for basically $39 a month. You can get a couple of customers. That would add to your CV. Customer orders, right? You can make other purchases during the month to restock your 5-tank trials or your products, and it all counts towards your CV. No tricks, no gimmicks, very, very, very easy to explain and simple to understand. The executive check match is amazing. So I bring in Lexi as an example. Lexi goes out and makes $1,000 this week on her binary. If I'm her enroller, I make 20%. Pretty cool. If Lexi brought in Jason, that would be on my second level. That'd be another 20%, and that money goes down into their groups into infinity. Okay, you got to imagine it's amazing. So when you get started with one of the silver or gold packs, you immediately qualify as a silver or gold right off the bat without having to do anything, basically. But obviously there's nobody there, so you're not going to make any money right off the bat. But if you get to work, you can start getting these executive check matches much quicker. And it goes down 7 levels, 20, 20, 10, 10, 10, 5, 5%. Okay? This right here, when they tested out the compensation plan, it tested out at 3 times the amount of the binary. In a perfect world. Do you remember what I told you the binary paid or could pay? Imagine 3 times that. So basically what we're saying here is it's virtually unlimited. Virtually unlimited. So before I go into the next slide here, I'm going to go back to this one. I'd like to ask Mr. Michael Renz. Where are you at, Mike? Mike? Hang on a minute. Mr. Renz fall off because of internet or something? Well, I don't know where Mike went, but I'm not going to ask Mike apparently. Hang on 1 second. Let me take a quick look. That's a way to mess up my recording. All right. We're not going to worry about it. So let me put hey, Jason, turn your camera back on if you can. Hang on 1 second here. Bear with me. All right, there we go. All right, so Mike, if you're on there, you might be having internet trouble. Go ahead and turn your camera on. If not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to this right here. Now, you're probably very excited right now for what's going on. I hope so. I hope that we have been good enough in terms of conveying the information that you understand the magnitude of this. You may be in a country like Kenya, as an example, that we're not open in yet. If I was you in one of those countries, I would have people lined up and ready to go, and the minute the button opens up, I start building your team, that moment. But let me ask you this, where do you see yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay? 1 being you're not at all interested. If that's true, well, you probably already dropped off. Okay? You're probably already gone, and that's okay. All right? But if you're like a 2 to a 6, and you're like skeptical, you're one of these overly analytical people that's got to do whatever they do and all this kind of stuff, do yourself a favor and get with the person that invited you here and get some product. Go in and buy some product from them, or at this point, order it from their website and try the product. Get some in your hands. You'll love it. It's an amazing product. And if you're a 7 to 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, most definitely that means you're interested in becoming a distributor. I hope that we've answered all the questions along the way and you can make that decision. We're not talking about a lot of money here, but we are talking about a huge, huge upside potential. And that is very, very exciting. So we also have, and I'm just going to make an invite to you, is in October. In October, we have a very, very special event coming up in October. You're invited to this event. Maybe you've never been out of Nigeria. You're still invited, okay? What an adventure it would be to come to the States and see the United States, maybe spend a little extra time and go to this event. This is the biggest event we're ever going to have. This is an amazing event. You're going to meet the people, you're going to meet the formulator, you're going to get all the education, you're going to see, most importantly, probably all the people getting recognized. Hopefully you're one of them, getting recognized for their accomplishments. And you're invited October 6th to 8th in Dallas, Texas. It says Frisco, but it's Dallas, Texas. And you're invited. And we're going to have people there from all over the world. So I hope you join us. I'm going to probably address 1 or 2 more things before I end the Zoom, but I'm going to stop the recording. So listen, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, share, subscribe to the person's YouTube channel. Get back to the person that invited you. Don't call somebody else. Get back to the person that invited you. Tell them I'm a 10, I'm a 6 or an 8 or whatever, or I'm ready to go and I'm excited. And get back to that person. And we're very, very, very excited to have you. That being said, God bless. Have a great evening or morning, wherever you're watching this from.